When you're installing a cam, before you put those new lifters in, there's some prep work that needs to be done so you get a good long life out of them, and I'll show you what that is right now. Now, most manufacturers ship lifters with a rust inhibitor coating on it so it doesn't get rusty or nasty, disgusting as they're sitting on a warehouse shelf somewhere or waiting for you to put them in your engine. And that rust inhibitor attracts a lot of foreign material. Dirt, dust, garbage from the inside of the box, whatever it is, it's going to get on there, and you need to remove that before you install these in your engine. Now, before you start to clean these, you need to do a good physical inspection. Make sure that the roller wheels move nice and easy. Make sure there is no rust spots on those lifters and that rust inhibitor did its job. Make sure the link bar is in good shape. Make sure that the bodies are in good shape. There's no nicks or damage from shipping or wherever it may have occurred. So just do a really good physical inspection. Make sure they're in good shape, and then you're ready to move on to cleaning. Now, to clean that rust inhibitor off, I use just plain old mineral spirits. It's not caustic. It does a really good job of deteriorating all that oil and nasty stuff that's on there. It's just a very, very easy way of doing it. So I'm just going to show you one set here, but get yourself a pan big enough to hold all of them, throw the liquid in there, and then put the lifter bodies in there. Now, I usually use a little brush to agitate it a little bit, make sure it gets everything cleaned off there. You don't really necessarily need to do that depending on how long you have these soak, but you need to let them soak long enough to make sure it gets into the lifter wheel and inside the valving in the lifter bore itself, just to make sure you get all that garbage out of there. And once they've had time to soak, go ahead and get them out of there, wipe them off, and get all the excess liquid off there, and then we'll move on to the next step. And once they're good and clean, they deserve a nice bath and some good break-in oil. I use Driven BR40 for this engine, so just fill them up and toss them in there and let them soak for 7-8 hours probably at a minimum. But if you can soak them overnight, that's just fine as well. But get them good and lubricated, get that oil, a good chance to get down into the bearings and inside the lifter body itself. And that's what you're looking for, is a good soaked lifter before you put them in the engine. And now they're ready to go into the engine for a good long life. If you got any questions on this one, don't hesitate. Please leave it down below and give me a thumbs up on the video. I do appreciate that. We'll see you on the next one.